Howdy everyone, and welcome back to another Battlefield 1 video. And in this video we'll be ranking all the assault gadgets. So these will be all the gadgets that you can have for the assault class. And just a quick disclaimer before all this starts, none of these gadgets are bad whatsoever. They're actually all brilliant, but you know, in some specific situations some are better than others, and so on and so forth. You know, one might excel in one spot and another might excel in another, so you know, that's how it's got to be. But the assault class is, you know, the damage dealer in Battlefield 1, as in many games. It's the one where, you know, you want the explosives, the fast-firing weapons, you want all that goodness in, and that's where you get it, from the assault class. So the gadgets in the assault class are pretty much all explosives. But they all do have different purposes. Some are anti-tank, some are anti-air, and some are just to blow up everything in your sight. So anyway, we're going to be starting off our list with the lowest ranked gadget, but it's still very good, and I personally really like this one, and I definitely recommend to use it, and it can be a very annoying thing to deal with. So to number 5. And at number 5 we have the AA rocket gun. AA standing for anti-aircraft, and it's pretty self-explanatory. It's an anti-aircraft rocket gun. You know, it's loaded with flak shells, so they burst when they get close to planes. And as you can see in this clip, you know, you've got to aim ahead of planes. That's something you really need to do. Aim ahead of planes. As planes are moving, and these aren't, you know, high-powered surface-to-air missiles, because we're in World War One. But they're not really that viable against land vehicles, though. As you can see in this clip, I'm doing 2 damage to this assault truck, which isn't really what you want from this type of weapon. So I recommend to stick to planes, as that's where you're going to get the most damage and the most effectiveness from this gadget. And if you're a plane, if you're someone in a plane, oh, this is annoying. You know, it's not really about dealing so much damage, but it's about just annoying them, you know, exploding, dealing that damage, forcing them to go away. And that's essentially what it's all about, just stopping them from wanting to come to that spot and barraging you and your teammates. But it's actually quite good against infantry as well. I've actually found out that, you know, you can actually deal some substantial damage to infantry if you get a direct hit. Because it's not that easy to get a direct hit, but if you do, it does deal quite a bit of damage, and that's what I like about the anti-aircraft gun. And here's another clip of me shooting some aircraft, but the anti-aircraft rocket gun takes our number 5 spot. At number 4, we have the AT mines. AT standing for anti-tank. Unfortunately, I don't have any clips of me getting anyone with these mines, but here in this clip I'll show you the blast, and imagine a tank going over that. That'll deal a lot of damage, but it's not that easy to get footage of an AT mine. But take my word for it, the AT mines are great damage against tanks, so that's why they're at the number 4 spot. And at number 3 we have the dynamite, and the dynamite is a seriously good gadget. If you're someone who literally just loves to blow stuff up, the dynamite is for you. You can destroy houses, you can destroy infantry, you can destroy vehicles, nothing, just everything. You can just take out anything, and if you mess up your throw of a dynamite, you can pick them back up again. So if you accidentally throw it somewhere you don't want to, you just pick it back up, and then you can throw it somewhere else and explode it then. As you can see here, I'm going up to the armor train and I'm going to blow it up, and just bang bang. You can throw them all out at once, or you can throw one at a time, whichever you prefer. But the dynamite is extremely good, but the only thing is you need to get into the danger zone. You need to get really close to explode them. But apart from that, they're extremely good. That's why dynamite take the number 3 spot. taking the runner-up spot is the anti-tank grenade. And the anti-tank grenade is essentially a normal grenade and an anti-tank grenade smushed into one. And it's a double whammy. You know, you can use it against infantry, you can use it against vehicles, armor, anything like that. The only drawback is that you can't throw it as far as a regular grenade, and it doesn't do 100 damage to infantry. But it pairs really well, you know, destroying walls and just throwing other grenades with it. Something I recently found out, you'll see in this clip, is that you can actually one-hit horses with them. So there's a cavalry coming over straight at me, and I pull out the anti-tank grenade and I'm ready to throw it straight at him, and boom, a direct hit, it explodes straight away. Whenever you throw it out of a vehicle, as soon as a tiny bit of it touches, it's exploding straight away. And that's something what is extremely good about the anti-tank grenade. It's just instant on a vehicle. And here I just yeet it into this house, and there's a huge kaboom. I don't think it's from my grenade, but from something, and it looks ace. Anyway, that's why the anti-tank grenade takes a runner-up spot. And at number 1, we have the AT rocket gun. The AT standing for anti-tank, and rocket meaning a big boom. Anyway, this is literally the RPG of World War One. You fire these high explosive shells from it, and it's just beautiful to see. You know, you just pull the bipod out, and then you get to destroy everything, essentially. You know, vehicles, infantry, buildings, no one's safe. You know, if they're trying to hide in a building, you can just shoot it down. Trying to hide behind some cover, shoot the cover behind them, and that'll get them. Like in this clip, look, this guy tries to run away, I shoot the cliff behind him, and that gets him. But I cannot express how great the AT rocket gun is. And something very, very, very good about it is that you can stay away from the danger. You know, you're not in the danger zone like the dynamite, where you've got to get really up close and the enemies can get you. With here, you can actually stay at the back of a map and snipe people with your World War One RPG, essentially. And it's just awesome to see. It's just so satisfying to use. But the only downside is that you have to go prone or pull the bipod out, so you'll mainly be prone and you'll be stationary when using it. That's the only drawback. Apart from it, the AT rocket gun rocks. Totally recommend using it. Totally recommend to use all the gadgets on this list. But this is the one that takes the cake. Thank you guys so much for watching. This video was really fun to make, as they always are, and I hope that everyone has a fantastic rest of their day. And here's just some bonus clips from when I was playing, that, you know, that some cool stuff happened but weren't for the ranking. So you can just enjoy them, and I will catch you guys later. See you, everyone!
We have taken objective Duff. We have lost objective apples.